When we enter adolescence, we have to adjust.
We tend to question ourselves and their actions.
That's why we are here.
We will share our experience,
Give tips based on it.
And guide you in problems in this stage of life.
Welcome to Science and Ways sa 2.0 for Improvement Part 2. In today's video, we will be discussing 6 signs that you probably experiencing emotional burnout. As a quick disclaimer, we are not an expert about this matter, thus we are not encouraging anyone to do self-diagnosis, and it is advisable to seek a professional if you're experiencing any signs about this content. It is essential to know the signs of emotionally burnout because it can happen to anyone, in work-related, in school-related, in related, or in any aspect and stages in life. So here are the signs that you may experiencing emotionally burnout. One, you are experiencing physical ailment. According to researchers Paul V. and Herman, loss of appetite and lack of restful sleep are often experienced by people who feel emotionally exhausted. In addition, because the body is continuously in fight and flight mode, emotional burnout can cause a change in eating habits, change in sleeping patterns, digestion problems, weight loss or weight gain, heart palpitation, high blood pressures, and headache. Number 2. Feeling tired and drained most of the time. Burnout reduces productivity and saps your energy, leaving you feeling increasingly helpless, hopeless, cynical, and resentful. Eventually, you may feel like you have nothing more to give. In this new learning setup, I personally experienced this sign. So in these past few days, about 5 days, I take bed rest because of overfatigue. So I also stopped attending classes because I'm unable to think and I'm unable to move because of severely body pain and headache. So I know that I'm not just tired, but I'm mentally and emotionally drained about this setup. Sign number 3. Unable to meet constant demand. Have you ever experienced doing a simple task, but it feels really difficult to finish, or you know what to do, but you find it hard and taking longer to get things done? The majority of your day is spent on tasks you found either mind-numbingly dull or overwhelming. So you may probably use your motivation, resulting in decreased satisfaction and sense of accomplishment. Number 4. Feeling irritated and sensitive. Do you experience a temper tantrum or an unplanned outburst of emotions, anger, and frustrations? You may probably have a hard time managing and controlling your emotions, feeling down and hopeless all the time. So you often feel a sense of failure and self-doubt. Also feeling helpless, trapped, and defeated. You feel that everything that you're doing doesn't matter anymore. You can see the point, so you give up. social life is going down. Emotional burnout may also result in failure to interact well with loved ones and co-workers. This is because of certain feelings that the individual is dealing with, such as anxiety, depression, apathy, lack of motivations, confusion, low self-esteem, and feelings of hopelessness. These feelings may be difficult or confusing to deal with, and they interfere with how one interacts with the other people around them. In fact, studies have shown that one of the worst consequences of poor mental health are social withdrawal and isolation, resulting in a lot of people to suffer along in silence. In a world where pushing yourself is how you live to the fullest and success, it is important to know your limits and learn to prioritize our mental and emotional needs first.
Hello, courageous people! I am your improvement partner for today's set, and we are going to talk about ways we can do when we are burned out. So, without much further ado, let's begin. If you are experiencing some or perhaps all of the ways Rica have mentioned a while ago, here are 5 tips that might help you deal with such state. Dealing tip number 1, turn to other people. When we are burned out, we tend to think that everything we experience seems too difficult or too impossible for us to overcome. But the truth is, we actually have a lot of control over these things. And one of them is to spend time with people, whether it be your friends, family, colleagues, peers, and other people in the community you are comfortable engaging with. Trust me, spending time with them will do wonders. When I am in distress, I would watch vlogs, cook, play badminton, and share conversations with other people. It may not solve all of my problems right away, but it would make me feel better. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel confident and reassured that I can face whatever it is that I will going to face along the way. So reach out to other people, be more sociable, limit your contact with negative people, which is very important, as well as join community events for a cause, and why not try build new relationships or friendships. Dealing tip number 2, reframe what you do and how you look at things. A shift in perception and behavior, like any other transition, can be a little unusual for us, but I tell you, it will be life enhancing. Getting rid of that unhealthy things you are used to do, believe, and perceive will lessen the stress and worries that can lead to burnout. Toxicity must be taken out of our system, so let go of that bad habit and start living anew. Practice saying positive affirmations to yourself and deepen your understanding about things, as well as look at situations in a wider lens, because it will help you develop a healthier environment and a better you. Dealing tip number 3, reevaluate your priorities. Burnout means something. It is telling you that aspects of your life are not in its right balance. Thus, it is important to take our time to assess what really matters in our life. First, set boundaries. Do not overwork or overextend yourself. It is definitely alright to say no, because that 2-letter word will make you say yes to yourself and to the commitment that you want Next, take a break from technology. Despite its benefits, technology, including social media, can be toxic at times. So turn that notifications off and have a social media detox. And while you are taking a social media detox, you can nourish your creative side. Go ahead and grab that stationaries, art materials, and explore or express yourselves through journaling, painting, songwriting, and many other more. Lastly, is to schedule a relaxation time. Techniques such as yoga, meditation, and deep breathing exercise can help the body's relaxation response. Dealing tip number 4, make exercise a priority. Exercise may be the last thing we'll do when we're burned out, but it can release happy hormones. Exercise doesn't have to be spending time in gyms. Given that it's pandemic, most of the gyms were closed, so you can do it at home. Go for a 10-minute walk or workout, or just groove to the music. It will lift your spirit. But if you really wanted to do it outdoors, just be extra careful and practice and follow the protocols. Remember to put on your mask, face shield if necessary, disinfect, and observe social distancing. Dealing tip number 5, support your mood and energy levels with a balanced diet. We should be very mindful of what we intake because it can affect our energy levels, mood, and health in general. Minimize your sugar intake, refined carbs, and caffeine because it can quickly lead to a crash in mood and energy. Also, avoid nicotine and alcohol. It might temporarily reduce your worry, your stress, but too much consumption of it can cause higher levels of anxiety. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, courageous people. Comment down below what practices you already do to prevent or to surmount the state of being burned out. Again, this is your partner Seth, and you are watching Signs and Ways 101. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please like, share, and subscribe. See you on our next video. Bye!